My heart was racing the whole day today. I met so many great bands, and I'm finishing the day off with you, Papa Roach. This will also be the intro for the video, even though this was more of a conversation. Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Ich bin's mal wieder, euer Lieblings-Josef. Und jetzt als letztes Interview für den Tag bin ich damit gesegnet, mit Papa Roach in einem Raum zu sitzen. Hey guys, great to have you on the show.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
So you are at the venue for the whole day, and you also had to suffer through the heat that we all have to suffer through today. Papa Roach is a band that had a very, very long history of making music. Have you ever played on a day that was this goddamn hot as it was today?
We've played in every kind of weather. Like we've played on the top of like the Alps when it's snowing and below freezing, and we've played in South America, like in the middle of the summer. So we've
Las Vegas, Arizona, Mexico. Yeah,
the desert of Las Vegas. That's was sand blowing you into the face through wind. I've been to Vegas once, and it just hurt my skin to be there.
Yeah, Vegas is the type of place you small doses. You know, you go in, get out.
That's Vegas with also with the gambling.
Yeah, you like to gamble?
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. But I tried it when I was there, and small amounts would have really helped. Yeah. I should never bet on anything, to be freaking honest.
We luckily don't have any bad gambling habits.
I don't have a bad gambling habit, but if I would, it would be a really disastrous one. Yeah. Las Vegas, the Alps. What was the favorite? I'm talking about the weather with Papa Roach. What kind of an interviewer am I? What kind of weather was the most gut wrenching? The hardest show you've ever played?
The Alps was really pretty bad because there was no heat anywhere on the stage, and it was, I don't know.
Oh yeah, freezing cold. That was the coldest one.
The coldest one.
Because you can't like feel your guitar, you know, you can't play with gloves on. And there's people snowboarding like around us, right? Wasn't that one? Yeah.
Visually, absolutely impressive.
Yeah. But you know what kept us warm was you know the rapper Exhibit. Do you remember him? He had Hennessy. And so we were drinking a lot of Hennessy. That helped keep us warm.
The Hennessy helps keeping yourself warm. Putting it into Glühwein is that's the magic trick. I just learned today that Glühwein is when you take wine and some herbs, aniseed and a lot of other shit, and heat it up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then you put rum or Hennessy into it.
Oh wow, that sounds interesting, Jerry. You should try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had red wine and Coke. You know, they call it calimocho in Spain.
In Germany, it's called Rüschel.
Yep. And then I've had Goldschlager and Jägermeister.
Ooh, Jägermeister
in one night.
That's not a good combination.
I don't recommend that.
No,
nobody does that anymore.
No.
That's
not recommended.
Not recommended.
Going into the actual questions that we have prepared, if you ever would initiate a Papa Roach orchestral show, you and an orchestra, what's the weirdest instrument you would really like to have on stage?
Glockenspiel.
A Glockenspiel.
That's German, right?
That's a German word, but I believe the dude who invented it was an Austrian guy? I believe so. But you guys have to fact check that. I have no idea if that's true.
Tuba
in the orchestra, and a Glockenspiel.
Tuba's kind of like a bass.
It is?
Yeah, like especially in Mexican music. Like boom, 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 boom.
Are you fond of Mexican music?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up like my grandmother side of the family is on my dad's side they're all very Mexican, and my grandfather too. So they mariachi it up.
Do you have any tips for great mariachi bands the viewers should check out?
You just got to there's Mariachi El Bronx.
Mariachi El Bronx, of course.
Yeah.
Mi amo la pistola.
That's right.
Mi hermano la pistola. That's the title of the song. My brother the gun. Great song. Great band also. So as the institution in rock music that Papa Roach is, did you ever deviate from the plan that you had for an album to create one specific song that permutated the album into something special?
I don't know. Have we? Not really. No, we just write songs and whatever happens. Really, we'll have conversations. We'll talk about how we want maybe some songs to sound, how we want an album to sound. But we always just end up going where it takes us, like, naturally. So
the music writes you.
Yeah, pretty much. We just try not to get in the way of it.
Awesome. That's kind of philosophical.
We're deep thinkers over here.
Deep thinking is another
free thinkers.
Free thinkers and deep thinkers.
Yeah, I'm not really that deep. I'm just free. You know, my mind is free because I have a monkey brain too. You know.
But that brain is absolutely capable of making music that is kind of deep, starting with like the really old Papa Roach stuff.
Yeah.
Your band always had a very good grasp on the emotional stance of people in the real world, living in the real world. And that's something I really adore about your band, because it's like a really introspective, you're in a really introspective band, and a band with I'm struggling to find the
I know what you're saying. I think, obviously that's like Jacoby's forte, you know, he's the lyric writer, and he writes a specific way. And he really only likes to write about things that he goes through himself personally. Mm-hmm. And we haven't really strayed from that, really, you know. I mean, we've tried to, but it just doesn't feel. I think that's just what comes natural to him. And obviously, with a song like "Last Resort," like how much that song connected with people, on like a real life level. It was like, I don't think we realized that. Like, I don't think he realized that his lyrics meant that much to people, and they had such an impact. And then once we felt the effects of it, we were like, man, this is like almost like a calling, you know what I mean? So we've kind of just been stuck with it. Although we did write a song from a story that this one porn star guy told us, but that's a different story.
Sometimes you gotta write songs about porn stars. That's just a jam, you know. Funnily enough,
we wrote a song about some people that we killed too. It was called "Getting Away with Murder," but
but you got away with murder. Kidding. So funnily enough, "Last Resort" was one of the songs. We had a TV channel back in the day when I was young and still was capable of feeling anything. We had a TV channel called Viva, and one of the songs that
I remember that channel.
Yeah, one of the songs that ran through the channel, one of the music videos was "Last Resort," and the people in the music video, not just you as a band, but also the people in the music video, they felt, for one thing, I believe they are, of course, actors, but they still felt real. And
they were real people.
They were
actually, that was their real bedrooms. There was no like made up like set. It was real people that from our hometown. Even some close friends of ours that we grew up with were in the video, and then just some people in our hometown of Vacaville, California, and just kids in their real rooms with really their posters on the walls. And
I was really able to identify with those people in the video.
You felt it because it was real.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was a really it was just fucking touching, and you haven't strayed away from the idea of getting into people's hearts on that way, and that's something that I think is very special about Papa Roach. You make really fucking hard music, but you do it with a very soft touch to the heart.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Yes, with conviction and passion.
With conviction and passion.
Yes.
And you guys out there, do everything you do with conviction and passion, and take care of each other, take care of yourselves. This was Papa Roach, I'm Joseph, and we're out for today. It was fucking amazing. This was a real freaking awesome trip, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show, and take care.
Fuck yeah.